to your left, you'll see the Thunderbirds again in trail formation. This time for the trail to diamond roll. Technical surprise, using speed and agility to reach the target undetected, to hit it hard, and to return to fight another day. Now look to your left for Captain McCaffrey in Thunderbird 5. As Pete slows his aircraft to minimum airspeed, you will see the excellent low-speed capability of the F-16. Then Pete will select full afterburner and power his way into a maximum performance climb. Inbound from your right, the Thunderbird Diamond, gear down, flaps down. Above them in hot pursuit, look for smoke. It's Thunderbird 6. His job is to overtake the formation right in front of you. Timing here is critical, so let's watch him do it. Captain Rogers is now pulled through the vertical to reverse direction. At the bottom, he'll climb to his left and work through some tough speed and angle problems as he joins up on the diamond at more than 400 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the maneuvers you're watching today require the very same formation flying skills that every young Air Force fighter pilot must learn to master, both in initial training and in developing his air combat skills later. The only difference today is that your Thunderbirds fly them at low altitude and in tighter formation. Here's a good example. Look to your right for the Thunderbird 5-card formation and the 5-card loop. our slot pilot, Major Jim Ivanko. This is precision flying at its finest. There's no room for error here in the center of the 5 card. Demonstration of F-16 power. From your left, Captain Pete McCaffrey in Thunderbird 5. Pete will climb nearly 3 miles straight up and use only 60% of his engine thrust to do it. To your left as the Thunderbirds form up for the line break loop. As Thunderbird 6 pulls away into his own loop, the remaining pilots will reform the diamond, then meet Captain Rogers at show center as they cross in a head-on pass. If you can't turn tight, you can't fight. The F-16 can do both. From the left, Captain Pete McCaffrey will perform a full afterburner high-G high-performance turn, 360 degrees. He'll follow it with a half-Cuban 8. Let's look at some more high-G performance, this time in diamond formation. Two solos join the diamond to form the Thunderbird 6-ship Delta. And from the right, we'll set up for the Delta Pass in Review. A past Colonel Anderson and the Thunderbirds dedicate today to the men and women of Naval Air Station South Weymouth. This formation and the series of Delta maneuvers that follow have special meaning for the Thunderbirds, for all Thunderbirds, past and present, for those who fly and those who keep them flying, because in them are found that special pride in performance and commitment to quality that have made the United States Air Force and those who serve in it the very best in the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, dedicated to the military professionals of Navy South Weymouth, your 1994 Thunderbirds Delta Pass in Review. Delta formation has pulled into the vertical to reposition for the Delta roll. Watch as all 5 wingmen perform a 360-degree roll while maintaining precise formation on their leader. Colonel Anderson is now repositioning the Delta. As they enter from the right, he will pull up to perform an over-the-top clover loop. and pull up into a series of continuous aileron rolls. the sea. Look now to your left as the team approaches for the high bomb burst. Each aircraft reverses direction in a high-speed dive and races to the spot where the bomb burst began. With closure rates approaching nearly 1,200 miles an hour, the challenge now, and with these wind conditions, it's quite a challenge, is for each Thunderbird to get to the bomb burst crossover at exactly the same time. Let's see how quickly your Thunderbirds can rejoin back into formation. Ladies and gentlemen, your 1994 Thunderbirds. Diamond is pulling up into a classic aerial maneuver called the Whippoordill for entry into the picture brick for landing. Running down the extreme center line of runway 17, each pilot will pull his aircraft sharply out of the formation with only 3 seconds spacing. support and maintenance professionals who keep us flying. There are almost 140 people on the Thunderbird team. While only 8 of us fly, the heart of the team is that large group of people who don't fly. People of all ranks and skills. True team players with no one more or less important than the other. Unassuming Americans who work hard to put quality into the mission and their efforts get results. The Thunderbirds have been showing Americans and people all over the world what our Air Force can do for 41 years now, and during all that time, not a single demonstration has been canceled due to a maintenance problem. I'm now going to introduce to you some of the maintenance and support personnel whose commitment to quality helped keep that record intact. In the center is our line chief, Senior Master Sergeant Gary McHugh from Sanford, Florida. The crew chief of Thunderbird 1 is Technical Sergeant Gordon Finley from Gonzales, Louisiana. He is assisted by Technical Sergeant Keith Mitchell, an egress technician from Salisbury, Maryland. The crew chief of Thunderbird 2 is Staff Sergeant Roberto Rodriguez Soto from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. He is assisted by Staff Sergeant Tony Fenaway, an avionics technician from Brooklyn, New York. The crew chief of Thunderbird 3 is Staff Sergeant Sherman Powell from Memphis, Tennessee. He is assisted by Senior Airman Tim Guy, an avionics technician from Ennis, Montana. The crew chief of Thunderbird 4 is Staff Sergeant Sal Belois from Hollywood, Florida. He is assisted by Airman Jason Young, a fuel system specialist from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The crew chief of Thunderbird 5 is Staff Sergeant Dean Fritz from North Olmsted, Ohio. He is assisted by Sergeant John Berland, an F-16 crew chief from Billerica, Massachusetts. The crew chief of Thunderbird 6 is Technical Sergeant Tim Fleet from San Antonio, Texas. He is assisted by Staff Sergeant Tim Robbins, an electro-environmental specialist from Du Bois, Pennsylvania. At the end of the runway with our 2 spare aircraft, the crew chief of Thunderbird 7 is Technical Sergeant Larry Reese from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He is assisted by Staff Sergeant Timothy Grust from Falls Church, Virginia. And the crew chief of Thunderbird 8 is Technical Sergeant Rob Steele from Greeley, Colorado. He is assisted by Senior Airman Lance Miller from Carroll, Iowa. And representing their home state of Massachusetts, we have Staff Sergeant Gary Wessel, an engine technician from New Salem. With family in the crowd today, we have Sergeant Yuck Tam, our Thunderbird Maintenance Analysis representative from Chinatown, New York. And celebrating his 28th birthday today, Staff Sergeant John Baker, an egress technician from Newborn, North Carolina. We also have our maintenance officer, Captain Walt Seraphin from Herkimer, New York, and our public affairs officer, Captain Eric Snaggle from Hewlett, New York. These highly skilled professionals are Thunderbirds all. With pride in performance and quality in action, they represent all of the Thunderbird members who contribute so much to this team's success. Ladies and gentlemen, our maintenance and support personnel.
Extraordinary show. I tell you, my hair was standing on end, tears were coming out of my eyes. It's spectacular.
It's really terrific. And no matter how many times you've seen the Thunderbirds, all the vehicles, it's still quite an exciting event.
Absolutely right. And once again, when you can feel it in your stomach and those jets roaring by, it's just the magic of an air show. And somebody once said to me, if you've ever forgotten what the thrill of aviation is like, take a kid to an air show.
Absolutely right, Gordon. On that note, we're going to take another break. We'll be back to resume our live coverage from the Naval Air Station at South Weymouth. First, these messages.
Even though it it's spring, a lot of people still find themselves buried by credit card bills. But now, thanks to Citizens Bank, you can start digging out with the Citizens No Annual Fee for Life Visa. Transfer your credit card balances to a Citizens Visa and you'll pay only 8.9% APR on those balances until they're paid in full. So call 1-800-438-9222 for details and start digging out today.
IntelliChoice names Buick Century a best overall mid-size value. Presenting Buick Value Day, celebrate with incredible savings on Century. Front-wheel drive, big Buick ride, airbag, ABS, air cruise, power, everything, all for under $15,000. Get discount tickets to the New England Classic at your key Buick dealers now.
Every day, business people can take two things for granted. The sun will come up and the phones will work. The sunrise happens by itself, but NYNEX invested over $4 billion in the New England network in just the last 5 years and laid 357,000 miles of fiber optics here. So your business can count on our network as surely as the sun will rise. NYNEX.
Go crazy for summer. Namco's holding the line on pool prices while other dealers are raising theirs. Thousands available. Get a pool for only $476 or a complete pool pack for $876. And patio furniture sets start at just $44.99. But these low prices won't last, so hurry into Namco today. Call 800-732-6262 for a store near you. Bob's Big Father's Day sale is going on now. You'll save on Bob's entire stock of men's Dockers shirts, pants, and shorts. Bob's entire stock of men's Levi's jeans is on sale. Save 25% off Bob's entire stock of Champion activewear. And there's plenty more during the huge Father's Day sale going on now at Bob's, the original casual clothing and footwear superstore.
Well, our time has dwindled down to a precious few seconds. Captain Eric Schneibel, thank you for joining us. You're finishing up your tour. You've got to have some mixed emotions, too.
Yeah, a little tear in the eyes. My last tour show, and actually tomorrow will be, but it's a tough thing to leave. 2 years, but time to move on to bigger skies, I guess.
We wish you well.
Captain, thank you very much. Let's give an opportunity to Susan Warnick to say good afternoon.
I'll tell you, everybody out here is saying that this has been just a perfect afternoon. About 100,000 fans out here, not one of them disappointed, and many of them saying they'll be back tomorrow to see it again. It has truly been a fantastic day. Chetnat?
The air show takes place again tomorrow. It's free. Gordon Bowman-Jones, you have been a delight to work with, and you have added immeasurably to my enjoyment of this show. It was a pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed
It was fun to be with you. Absolutely. And you know, the other people here that had quite a task besides the pilots flying all these extraordinary maneuvers were our camera people who had to try and keep those little airplanes in the sky within their flame. Also, Dick Puttkammer, hats off to you who directed this, and Ramsey Gifford, who probably didn't know an aileron from a stabilator, which he started.
He knows now.
The head honcho on this and did a great job.
Well, thank you very much for being with us. We've enjoyed bringing you the New England Air Show, and don't forget, for those of you who are in the area would like to come by, it takes place again tomorrow. That's it for now. Enjoy the afternoon. Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for being with us.
Bye-bye for now.